I think Kremnik in Russian said in an interview to Levitov once, or was it, I don't remember, but he said that anyone can reach 2400 or something like this if they train. And some other people say, well, anyone can reach 2000 and the rest is like talent. So what's your opinion? You are an experienced coach. You've coached many people, talented. Maybe some of them were more talented, others less. So what's your take on this?
I suppose if you have a good head start, yeah, you can definitely make it 24. But if you are an adult improver, I think it's not very fair to say that everyone can become a 2400. Yeah, so let's say you decide to play chess at age 25. Yeah, good luck. So I think it's simple physiology. The kids absorb information faster. So if you want to learn something, and if you were a kid and you spent quite a bit of time going to chess classes, you definitely have a better chance. You definitely have a head start compared to the adult improvers. But I think there definitely needs to be some talent. But I really like, I think it was Garry Kasparov who said that the greatest talent is the ability to work hard.
Yeah.
And for some players, this comes more naturally. So definitely there's a talent, but I think we have already reached the moment where with just the talent, you cannot achieve anything. I mean, those times are long gone. So historically, there's a popular belief. I don't really know if this is true. Maybe it's a myth that Capablanca was an incredibly talented player and he was getting his successes because of his talent. He was not working very hard. And Alexander Alekhine was the hard-working guy. He was not really that talented, but he was able to compensate it with hard work. Is this really the case? I'm not really sure. Maybe it was, but I think that the ability to work hard is the biggest talent, essentially. And not so many players can motivate themselves to work very hard. There's this very famous, I think it was Parham Oxadlu. I might be misremembering things, so I apologize if I'm misremembering. So Parham once said in an interview that he's working on just like 14 hours a day, which I think is just insane. I mean, 14 hours a day. And then did he get married or something? Maybe again, I'm remembering wrong. And then he said, but now I'm working only 10 hours a day. So, okay, yeah, 10 hours a day. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but for some reason, this excerpt, you can perhaps verify after the podcast if I'm remembering correctly. For some reason, this sticks in my memory.
For example, something like 15 hours or
Wow.
maybe 20 hours I was working.
20 hours a day?
Yes. Work out every day. I'm doing training like every day, at least like 7 hours to 10 hours.
But again, it just shows that in order to be very, very successful, training is like a full-time job. Yeah, so you're doing like 8-10 hours a day, working very seriously, and even then maybe it's not enough.
Yeah, this makes for me personally, this makes it harder because now I'm on my quest to the FM title and I cannot work 14 hours per day, unfortunately. I don't even work 1 hour every day, but sometimes I do, like a couple of hours, but some days I just don't have the time. And you said that for adult improvers, it's more difficult, but there are adult improvers like me, for example, who had some results as a junior, who gave up chess at 14, being a candidate master, and then returned after like a 15-year break. So this makes it easier for me, the fact that I have like this background, right? So
I'm not
I have
sure
more
if you
chances.
then qualify as an adult improver then, because you did play as a kid. And you got to the candidate master, so you have a major head start. So compared to somebody who would start to play chess at like 25. So you start to play as a kid, you go to the candidate master, now you want to resume the road to the FM title. I think it's perfectly doable, yeah, and I have no doubt you're going to do it if you're going to devote yourself enough time. But again, if somebody starts to play it only to play chess at age 25 and he wants to now get a FM title, it's so much harder. Yeah, because I think it's just pure physiological thing. Our mind is full with so many things. So we get older, we are not getting better. Our mind is filled with so many useless things, like it's very crowded there. And kids, they just simply absorb information a bit faster. Like my daughter, yeah, she learned already a foreign language at age 6. Yeah, it's unbelievable. And for me,
Wow.
it would just probably take forever. Yeah, so kids, they're just amazing when it comes to absorbing information.